they are my friends, they are my family. They are, of course, not. My host mom always says she does not want to be a mom for me because I'm an adult, of course. She's also young and everything. But sometimes when I go out, for example, for snow tubing, something like this, she comes to me. She says, Sarah, do you need other mittens? I have mittens. I know. I don't want to be like a mom, but here are mittens, or things like this. So I really love this. I know sometimes I can understand her that she don't want to be like a mom, but sometimes I'm still young and it feels good not to have the responsibility about everything, because during the day I have the responsibility for the kids. So I do everything for them. I have to be in time for everything. I pack everything. I clean everything. And sometimes it's nice just. Oh, also when I'm asking for something, they always do this and in time. So even if I don't expect them to do things, but if it's like, okay, 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, no, at night it's very good, because then you don't forget it and they really care. And or also if I ask them if I want to go on vacation and I ask them, do you think you know a hotel or something? And I'm just like, it's just a question. And like half an hour later, I have an email with a list of hotels and things you can do, and it's just great. So but it's nothing they play or they pretend. It's just the way they are. It's great. So yeah, and I spend a lot of time with them. So we talk a lot, and we like to spend time together. And for example, in January, my host mom, she asked me, so two of my cousins, they have a baby shower and all of the family women are invited. So you come? So it was, and I came and everyone was saying it was so nice to meet you. The next event you have to come. And they all made me feel so welcome and so much like being at home. We are very honest with each other, and we talk a lot, even though in situations when you think you don't have time, when you are stressed or the parents come home from work and they have to work and there is no time, but there won't be a better time. So you have to take the time there is, even if it's just 2 minutes. And if you have a question, ask them. There will always be a situation where you think, oh, it's not the right moment. At the beginning, I had a hard time with this because I always thought, okay, no, it's not. Now it's too much. Like they just came home from work and they have to cook and the kids have to go to bed and they have to do homework and there's no time to ask any questions. But there's always time to ask questions. Otherwise, it will get more and more and more. And we also, at the beginning, we always had a meeting time Sundays, and we sat down and we talked about the next week, and they asked me about how were the kids and what do you want to change and things like this. And what makes it very easy for me and what I would recommend to all au pair or host families is my host family is very open. So they are very open for new ideas. So because I spend the whole time with the kids, and when I see something, I think, okay, I could change this. It's nothing cultural. When I see it's something cultural, of course you don't change it because you come here to learn something from the culture. But if it's small things, like I would like new boxes for the kids for lunch. So because it makes something easier, and I just ask my host parents. I'm not too shy to ask because I think it's a great idea. Or I know my mom always did it when I was younger or something like this. They are really open and they say, sure, do this, try something new. It just can be a benefit for everyone. So they really let me try things. Or if I would like to change a rule, or it's like, yeah, you can do this, sure. So they are very open to change things. Of course, I don't change everything, but sometimes you're just in a situation because you you spend a lot of time with the kids, and sometimes you think it makes it easier, and if you try it and it does not make it easier, you can go back to the old, but trying is never bad. So yeah, also when I don't know, when there's a situation where, I mean, kids are kids, so I love my host kids, and I think they are really well behaved. Of course they are kids, so sometimes they freak out or something like this, and when I say, I don't know, you have to go in time out, or if you act like this, I'm sorry, no dessert, or I don't know, something like this, and the parents come home, they are, okay, what did Sarah say? They ask me, I said no dessert, they say no dessert. So it's very easy. We really work together, so it's great. I like this a lot. It would be horrible if it's not this case. If you say something, the parents come home and they say, oh no, you don't have to, or if they do different things, because then the kids know, first, they don't work together, and second, okay, at the afternoon, okay, I can freak out, the parent will say something, because I don't care, because when the mom comes home, I can go to my safe place, to my mom, she allows me everything, and this is not working.